Alright, let's see here. Using bows. For Sigurd and the Fallen. Phase. Oh shoot. Whoops. Okay, let's see here. Pair. Let me see. Am I actually? I am. Okie dokie. So what are we going to do with this build? Grenade, frost, fire. I got a lot of fire. Shotgun. Oh man, I can't remember what else I would have. I suppose what I would have. Oh. Mat traps. There. That should work. More of the mines. got back here? Look at all this. Okay. Those resources. Overextend, so we'll do around this tree. Uh-oh. the heck? Ah, whoops. I accidentally made grenade turns. Yeah, it's okay. Should be alright. Put anything on. Okay, some sort of machine gun. That was a lot. Oh shoot. Okay, this place is getting a lot of attention. I think it would get this much attention. I did not think this would get that much attention, but it is. I got a spot. There you go. A lot of points. Good. Easy. This one, those firearms, so we're gonna switch. I really need. rid of these. Gears, I still need gears. detonator north of Barbosa. Okay. Makes my turtle. Okay. Oh. Got it. Okay, let's see here. Okay. There's a long gap here. Okay. There's a lot of resources. Start getting commerce. Haha. Okay, okay. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Uh, I'll give it an 8. I know that's a lot. That's a lot, I know. I'm gonna give it an 8. And I like, my favorite part is I like what you can, I like the exploration. And the salvage defense missions, I do like doing these. I know 8 does sound like a lot to give it for a rating, but I think people just give it too harsh of it. No, I've looked at I wouldn't say all the reviews, but I've looked at a majority of reviews on this game, and I don't think people really gave it a chance. People are very, very story focused with the Metal Gear Solid series, and of course this game doesn't exactly follow the general story that the Metal Gear Solid fandom's used to. So that's probably what ruined it. Plus, getting things, unlockables and such like that, it's very grindy. So I don't think people really want to deal with the grind, because trying to get stuff in here is pretty grindy. So open world survival, very grindy to get stuff. Story's not what people are used to or prefer. Yeah, not many people are going to give it a chance. I think it was even the Steam reviews were giving it mild reviews, so at least it was no. But I do like to play it very frequently. But no, my favorite one is the 4th one. You know, that's the only other Metal Gear. Well, no, I have played Revenge. Revenge is pretty good. I do like Revenge. It is very difficult, though. I think Metal Gear Revenge is better. That's the one with Raiden and such. That one's a little difficult. I can't wait for the remakes, though. Then I can actually get a grasp of what the Metal Gear franchise is all about. Because I've only played very few games of the Metal Gear series, and I know it's very famous and all, but I just haven't been able to get a chance to get a hold of them. So I'm really excited to play the remakes someday. I hope the remakes do like cover, or at least stay honorable to the story. They don't change too much. I've also tried looking to see. I do like Death Stranding. I only have a few hours into the first one. I'm not disappointed in it. I do want to put more time into it. And I really need to be grinding on it since the second one came out, and it's getting a lot of good reviews. I'm not too far into the story, so I don't know if I should stream it or not. but I do like that strength. I know people give it a bad rep because it just feels like a walking simulator. Saying about it. They were saying it was just like a walking simulator. I think people just weren't clicking with the story at first. But no, I do like that strength. I like where it's going. Yeah, so far, I like it. With very little that I've played of it, I do like it. And I know I need to be getting on it soon. Yeah, I'm only a few hours into it. Yeah, I might. Yeah, maybe I will just probably start. Am I really out? Oh, I must have accidentally switched it. I mean, it's not like nobody really knows Death Stranding, so it wouldn't confuse too many people. I've been seeing a lot of clips of the second one, so I'm trying to avoid it. But at the same time, you just can't avoid it sometimes. I gotta do stuff at my base, and I'll do it. Well, yeah, there's like a couple of fight scenes that I keep seeing, and it's like, ah, man, I really need to get on the first one, but it's not like I won't be able to play the second one anytime soon, though. But I do have the first one right now, and I need to get going on it before it gets out of rotation, because I'm on PlayStation. It's on PS Plus right now. PS Plus, PlayStation Extra right now, so it's in like a rotation. So I need to get on it and beat it before it gets out of rotation.
Assigning crew members to units will ensure base camp runs more smoothly. Assign crew members as the situation warrants. Please take appropriate action, Captain.
Bovid? Bovid. That's goats, right? Bovid goats? Yeah. Okay. Bovid is goats. Over here. Oh, yeah, the FOB base? Yeah. Yep, that's one of them. There's actually multiple. But yeah, this is one of the FOBs.
Get going.
Okay, I need to go hunt him. Well, So the story for this one is pretty well off. You are your character is the medic from one of the FOBs, and you basically fall into a black hole that leads into a different reality. And you're technically you're stuck in this reality, depending on which ending you go through.
Captain, by sleeping
And
for at least a certain amount of time, you'll naturally recover from injuries and illnesses. However, your hunger and thirst still gradually increase, even during sleep.
let's see.
I recommend adequate sustenance.
If you remember in Phantom Pain, this device right here, that's what's talking to you. This is Virgil 8, 9. It was in Phantom Pain. Yeah, it actually comes with you through the black hole as well. So really, you get there's an attack or something that happens. There's a black hole that appears. You end up going through the black hole into this alternate reality, and you find other survivors, and you make your way to get back home. Oh, and here's Rex for some reason. There's also a kind of like a monster called the Lord of Mist that you have to defeat. He's the one that created all this whole misty thing. It has two different endings. So the one ending is where you actually do eventually open the black hole, and you can go back, but then you abandon everyone at the base that I just came from, and they basically all died. Like they all died with that one. So that is considered. I think that's the bad ending because you go home, but uh, everyone else just dies, and I think you die eventually because it just takes you back to Phantom Pain's Afghanistan area, and you just see yourself wandering like the desert. So I think you eventually die. So I think everyone just dies in that one. But then the real ending or the good ending per se, you fight and you defeat the Lord of Mist, which is like a big wormy looking caterpillar monster. Which is what you've been prepping for as well as trying to reactivate the black hole to go home. So that's pretty much the premise of it. There really is not much of a story here that relates to Big Boss,
To keep
Snake,
crew members
or
alive, we need common
not a
resources.
whole lot of the core characters we're used
Common
to.
resources
So that's
increase
probably
either
why this
through
game didn't do
production at
very
base
well,
camp or
is
by
because
you
people
yourself
want Big
supplying
Boss
them,
and stuff.
Captain.
So,
I'll leave the situation in your hands, Captain.
heck. Okay, lately the servers have been really acting up. This is technically a game that's online. I think they were just trying to do something different and not always focus on the core characters, which I think is fine. I mean, I like it. It kind of felt a little tiring to always play as the same character over and over again, whether it be Big Boss or Snake or one of the two. So I think trying to, and I know Metal Gear Vengeance, when you get to play as Raiden, that was fun. I don't know why they didn't capitalize on his story. I would have actually liked that, but yeah, that just surprises me that they didn't capitalize on Raiden's story. Oh, the game. Oh yeah, yeah. I've already beaten the game once. I might go through it again though as a refresher. You can replay it kind of as a game plus, or you can replay it fresh because there's ways to replay the levels um if you wish to. And there is a co-op, but the servers are pretty much dead. And I think this is pretty much a sign that the servers are probably going to start going out soon. Because this used to not happen a couple of weeks ago. And they do server maintenance per se weekly, but I don't think it's really doing anything anymore. So they actually haven't done anything to the game for almost, oh, I think they're going on 8 years now. Oh no, how long? Hold on, how old is this game? I know it's rather old. It's the 26. So okay, so 2018. So I think their last like real update was probably 3, 4 years ago, probably. But it looks like I can't get back into the. So since I'm on PlayStation, I'm trying to do, or at least trying to get the trophies for it. Um, there's still like some pieces of equipment you can unlock. That there are some you can still do like what you saw me doing with like the co-op missions. Even though it's a co-op mission, you can solo it if you got the stuff for it, or if you got the technique for it, or you have both, whatever. You can do some of those. Those are always nice to do, whether you're by yourself or with people. But there's still some gear that you can unlock because you're not guaranteed to unlock all the gear when you're going through the story. Because even when you're going through the story, you're probably unlocking like the bare minimum to get you through the story. You're not really prompt to go out and explore. They just kind of want you to get through the story the best you can. And then once you're done with the story, um, depending on the ending that you choose, it'll just put you back to the base where you were, and you can just continue to build up and do what you need to and whatnot. You can do base defenses. You can send out the survivors out on missions to gather supplies for you. Some of these you can't get on your own, so it's just best to send them out to get it for you because the rarity for some of the loot is just so low. It's best just to send your explorers out to get the Pacific resource that you want. That way, even though it takes a week, some of them take a week, some of them take a couple of days, but you need like animal pelts, that tend to take about a week to get. I was going to go over it, but since the game's pretty much, I think the server is pretty much crashed for me, so I can't continue. It's a good game and all, but yeah, people are saying we're probably getting into the last maybe year with it before the server is just completely unplayable. Because yeah, they do, like I said, they do weekly server maintenance, but that doesn't always mean they're doing anything. So yeah, it is a bit of a shame. You know, it's a great game. I mean, I'm not mad or anything like that. I'm not upset. I got other games I can work on as well, but I've only started playing this game again like last year, so I'm pretty late on it. Cause yeah, I picked it up, I went through the story, but then I have other games that I play a lot, so I just kind of forgot this game, you know. I just kind of forgot it. But I feel bad for it though. I really do. I really feel bad that it's not that it didn't get any better attention. But I will have to just go ahead and call it here because I think the game's not going to let me back in. But uh, that's okay. I'll be live maybe tomorrow with something else. Do I have at least an hour in? Oh, I do. I did put in an hour at least into this. Okay. Well, yeah, sorry I couldn't keep going. I guess the game's done for today. But thanks for stopping by, and hope you subscribe and whatnot. And I'll be live again tomorrow. All right, no problem. And thanks for coming by. Until the next time.